Hey there YouTube and the real Emily Browning. I'm going to try to explain the tales of two sisters. And that's not going to be easy. That is the original version, what later became the remake that is called Uninvited. And that is what I meant when I talked about Uninvited. That in the original version, the tales of two sisters, you do get into the psychic of the, literally like into the brain of that girl in this sort of psychotic world that she has created. That you don't get in the Uninvited. But it is pretty hard to follow the original version because it kind of do these very weird time jumps, stuff like that, but it is so much better. The remake is kind of like a slap in the face. It doesn't mean that the remake is like a bad movie. But I think you're better off not knowing that that is a remake. Because if you do watch the original version, you're gonna go like, okay, it kind of removed a lot of like interesting concepts. What you get like in the Korean movie, it's kind of all gone. The American movie is so much slicker, and it's hard like this really pick on it, because I know that Korean movies and especially like Asian movies are so much more different than like European and movies and American movies. But this is actually good because I've seen quite a few Asian horror movies and most of them run together. Unfortunately, I do mix this up with something else I've seen where the mother literally like goes in the bedroom and hanged herself. That is not the Tales of Two Sisters. She do hang herself, but in the closet. So maybe that were a Thai movie. That's what I mean, they run together. And I think why, I don't know what the character's name was, we'll just call her Anna, it's much more simple in the original version. Because at the end of it, now I'll stop the video if you don't want to know. The mother has hanged herself in a closet and taken an overdose of pills or something like that. And the closet literally like tips over her. Because the door opens when she kind of wakes up and she goes there and finds the mother, and then this huge closet just tips over her and nobody hears it. The stepmother seems to know, or the nurse I think she is, seems to know what's going on and don't tell the father or the other sister. And she kind of start, what is it called, scratching. So till she bleeds literally from the fingers and stuff like that. And maybe, because one thing I did not understand really is she like dead, the other sister or not? That is very unclear. I'm not gonna sit and say that is a good or bad one, but that is unclear to me due to all these kind of time jumps the movie make. Apparently the mother did beat her or something like that, her real mother, because she was like a manic depressive or something like that. She didn't die from a disease like in the Uninvited. And this is maybe very confusing in many ways when you kind of watch it, but the best thing I can say is like watch the original version and then you watch the Uninvited. If you have not seen the Uninvited, you will get what I mean, because it's so hard like to put words on in a video, and this is actually like the second time I've seen A Tale of Two Sisters. And I understand why, because it is so creepy. It's not like bloody or anything like that. It's some blood on the floor or whatever, but it's not like the saw. It gets under your skin. I wanted to turn it off later and like go for a walk or something, but I finished watching it and I'm happy because it's like playing Silent Hill 2. It's so creepy, but when you once get through it, it's like, oh thank God, it's over. So, in conclusion, I didn't go into a lot of the details because I'm not gonna spoil a lot of it for it. I've already spoiled it if you've seen it, but the original version is so much better. the American version just, it's a slap in the face if you do know what it's based on and how much they removed and they were little like afraid to go into. Because this is not a violent movie. I mean, in the American version she literally like hacks up her stepmother with a knife. You don't get to see it, but and they have stolen a lot of the angles and stuff like that. And in the original version you believe they are sisters. You don't do that in American version. They feel like, especially I can only talk for myself, I felt like they were more like friends. It's not a bad movie in any way. The Uninvited is still my favorite Emily Browning movie. But The Tales of Two Sisters is like Sleeping Beauty. I love the camera works, it has another problem and how you have edited it. And you don't simply can't get that with American movies for some reason and a lot of European movies. And it's a lot of silence in the movies, no music, sometimes some sounds and stuff like that. And I kinda enjoy that. Because it's a nice break from all these movies that want to sell soundtracks or MP3s or whatever you sell nowadays. So check it out if you haven't seen it. And do watch both versions. A Tales of Two Sisters and Uninvited, and make up your own mind. They are both interesting concepts how you have formed the movie, but I prefer the original if I should be honest with you. I think that's so much better, because the other one doesn't scare you. You're never really scared of Anna, but in the original version you're scared of her because she's a psychotic bitch. So that's what I have to say about that. Sorry I couldn't get into more about it, but it's so hard to explain. You literally like need to sit and write everything down and then script it. And I wanted to do this like spontaneously. That's why I did the way I did. I'm up to 8 minutes now, just chanting on, but it's so good. Maybe I will rewatch The Uninvited tomorrow, just to get the concept, but I've seen that so many times, so but I will see. Take care of yourself, and I'm not making any more videos. Today's Sunday. I think next Wednesday first I will upload new videos, because I need a break from it, and then it will be 1 or 2 unboxings. So that's it. Bye bye, take care of yourself.